Hello and welcome back to the SRL Iracing League. Today we are here for race number 17 and the fourth race of the chase, and we are here at Talladega for our second and final plate race of the season. So drivers are finishing up warm-ups, then we'll get into the race. A few things to talk about here. If I can get the right cameras. Gonna have to do this to get to TV2. There you go. So Sam Brochu on a hot streak. He's now out on the racetrack right now, but he is on a hot streak. Already 3 wins entering this playoffs. So we'll see if he can make it 4 tonight. But then it is a plate track. Anyone is able to win. Jaden Porter, your Daytona 500 winner. He is here at Talladega ready to look for another plate track win and sweep the plate tracks this season. Or really, it's anyone's game. Anyone can win this race. So no new drivers making their first start. But we do have a pretty big field. Let's see. $22 cars entered into this race. And everybody does get a fast repair. This is going to be the first race we have fast repairs. I don't think we had them for Daytona, but it's been a pretty long season since we've last been to a plate track, so maybe we did do them for Daytona, maybe we didn't, but I know for tonight we do have fast repairs. So if you get into a wreck early, you come back out on the racetrack. So the checkered flag is out. Let's get to your starting lineup. Wait for the pace car to start rolling here. So pace car rolls off, getting it to your starting lineup now. On the pole, we have Jason Rayjock in the 71, which is either his first or second pole of the season. Right beside him is Sam Brochu, looking to get his 4th win entering these playoffs. Row number 2, it looks like Barrett Polhimus in that 79. Alongside him, Alexander Schumacher. So it's a chase driver top 4, but then right behind them, down low, it's another chase driver, actually. It's Glenn Bundren in that 37, but then right beside him is John Lynch. Row number 4, making his best starting appearance, that is Jack Stanley. Right beside him, Elliot Drummond. And then row number 5, Ryan Hyatt and Seth Burciaga. So these 22 drivers ready to take on one of NASCAR's most dangerous track and also NASCAR's biggest track here at Talladega. Down the long back straightaway. Quick look at the rest of your field as we go through. We got 288 cars for some reason. That's Matt Rucci, who's back after his Texas win. He's usually the 31, I guess he's the 88 for the day. Did not mean to click that much. And back here we have a Davey Allison throwback. I believe that is Logan Thomas, the 28. So here we come. Pace car gonna be coming down pit road this time by. These drivers ready to tackle on Talladega. These fans are ready to watch it as they're all on their feet. Entering the Geico restart zone. The flagman ready to wave the flag into the Geico restart zone. Green flag in the air here at Talladega. Matt Rucci storming on the outside with Jaden Porter. It looks like Rucci's going to lead lap 1. What a run this 88 and 48 had. And they brought the 17, the 23, 19, all of them with them. Elliott Drumman dropped off on the backstretch right there. Wow. Matt Rucci and Jaden Porter are already working well together. But now this inside lane is slowly creeping back in. That's Michael Kinner. And the 19 with Charlie Bear right behind him, making his second start of the season. And we have a caution out on the speedway. Back here, Ryan Hyatt and Seth Burciaga. That's all I see right now. So let's go back and see what happened. There we go. In turn number 2, Sam Baroshu's going to go low to drop to the back. And Seth Burciaga also, I guess he just didn't see the 25 and then comes back up the racetrack right into Ryan Hyatt's way. And around they both go. So I'm not quite sure what Seth was doing there. I mean, I think he was just trying to drop off as well and maybe didn't see the 25 of Seth Baroshu there. So we'll see it one more time. Baroshu dropping back. Here comes Seth also onto the apron and just gets clipped. Does a nice job saving this race car, but comes back up the racetrack right in front of Ryan Hyatt's way, and that's going to be both of their faster pairs used early. So caution here on lap 2. And it looks like multiple cars pitting, maybe just for fuel only. Pretty sure there is a tire limit. So how about let's go back to that start and let's see how Matt Rucci got up to the race lead. There we go. They started just outside the top 10 actually. Here we go. Ray Jock already gets past, but man, they were 3 and 4 wide on this restart. There you go, making the move on Seth Burciaga up to the outside. There's Elliott Drumman, Hyatt, Marabello dropping, and then a huge push by Jaden Porter, pushing this 88 up into the race lead. And then you see Charlie Bear, Dominic Barbagello, Michael Kinner all follow them. So a nice push by Jaden Porter, a nice move by Matt Rucci. to get up to the race lead. So everyone came down pit road except for the 95. I'm pretty sure Jack Stanley might have stayed out there, so he will be leading some laps. Jaden Porter might have stayed out too. I'm not quite sure. So we should be entering the choose cone this time by. We will probably be seeing the 7 and the 46 take care of their equipment. This is a long race, 75 laps, and already having to use your fast repair on lap number 2 or 3 is definitely not what these drivers wanted to do already. I'm not sure if Seth Burciaga used his fast repair, but I know the 7 did. His left front tire was kind of junked up. I'm not so sure if there is a choose cone in this race, but we'll just have to see, as Jack Stanley will lead us to it. Should be one to go to green this time by. And I don't think there is a choose cone. Let me pull up the... Yep, no choose cone, so no choose cone for this race. So drivers can't really make their strategies on those restarts. So how about this front row? You have Jack Stanley, who I don't know if he has a career top 10, but this is his first laps led this season. And Jaden Porter right beside him, who basically won Daytona and just left after that. I believe got a podium, maybe 1 or 2 more podiums after that, but not in the playoffs, because he just hasn't raced in a little while. But now that we're here at Talladega, he decided he wants to try to sweep the plate tracks. And I said this 28 was Logan Thomas earlier. Logan Thomas isn't even a name in this race. That's actually Rodney Roberts in the 28, so that's my apology. And look at all the cars that just pitted coming to 1 to go. There's no outside lane. There are 5 cars on the outside lane, everyone else on the inside. And there's no choose cone, so they all have to start single file behind Charlie Bear. Here we come back to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Jack Stanley's going to lead us. As Elliott Drummond already dropping off to the rear of the field. It's not been a great playoff for him. Finished second at Darlington, lagged out, I believe, at Michigan, and then was leaving at Kentucky. Well, all of a sudden hit the apron and it got his car loose. He overcorrected up into the wall and DNF'd his race. So he's looking for a nice clean race here at Talladega, which is going to be hard, as you see, though. Jaden Porter has been left out. Dominic Barbagallo now leads that second line with Jason Rajock behind him. But Jack Stanley's still out front, pushed by Ethan Fonseca. And it looks like Jack Stanley's going to lead a lap under green, so good for him. That Lightning McQueen inspired paint scheme. He's gone. As now the outside lane, Dominic Barbagallo gets a run. Looking to the outside of Jack Stanley, and he will take it. So the 17 up into the lead, and they're about 3 wide behind him. Now they are. Look at this big push by Jonathan Baker. On this outside, getting pushed by Barrett Polhemus. As these drivers racing aggressively here on lap number 7. Look at Matt Rucci way down low into the middle with Michael Kinner. These drivers know they have a faster pair, but do they want to use it this early? As you see, some drivers have already basically dropped off the lead pack. But Jonathan Baker is going to be pushed out to the lead by Matt Rucci. Now look at Rucci looking way high, trying to get around him. Got to figure out which number Rucci is. He's the 88, so where's Christian Pacheco? Pacheco is the 15 on my camera option. But both 88 cars pushing each other now. So this isn't the first time we've had 2 numbers in a race. Back at Darlington, Jason Rayjock and Jaden Lawson both ran number 24. Jason Rayjock went on to win that race. So let's see if Matt Rucci can win this one, since he's the fake 88. Right now, Barrett Polhemus and Michael Kinner, they are battling for this lead. Jaden Porter, Xander Short trying to make that 3rd lane work, but there's just not enough cars up there right now. And these next gens, man, you can get such a run in them. As long as it's very easy to push in the next gens too. And the runs these cars get are incredible. As you see, Rodney Roberts almost losing on the inside there. Good job keeping it straight, and he's still going to keep up with the pack. As now you see Jason Rayjock making a move for the race lead. He's got really no one behind him, though. Now here comes Matt Rucci. Jaden Porter still trying to make that 3rd lane work, but it's just not going to. As Kinner is all over the back bumper of Barrett and getting a little bit loose there. Now here comes Kinner to the outside for the race lead. Rayjock thinks otherwise and goes 3 wide with Matt Rucci, and he will clear both of them. Now Matt Rucci making a move on him. As Christian Pacheco stuck 3 wide in the middle. Rucci has no help on that inside lane, but here comes a big run by the outside. He's not going to go up there and block it. 3 wide as Barrett's going to back out. Michael Kinner back on the outside. And he will clear Matt Rucci. So now Michael Kinner back up to the race lead. Now here comes Rucci back to the outside. Oh, Rodney Roberts gets turned this time. He's around. And this is going to bring out the caution. It's going to be a 1-car wreck here. Nice simple spin. Not sure what happened there, but just a nice little soft spin. Car is back going straight. Should be all okay. Let's go back and see what happened. There he is, coming off of turn number 4. Jack Stanley behind him. Oh, looks like Rodney Roberts might have went up the racetrack a little bit, and Jack Stanley got into the back of him. Good job by everyone else to avoid him there. We'll go look one more time. Let's see. So a little 1-car spin to bring out our second caution. as we'll see if these drivers come down pit road or not. As here they come. Michael Kinner's going to lead them. And he's going to bring everybody down this time, it looks like. So Michael Kinner into his pit box first. We'll see if he's able to get out first. Where is my camera? As Jaden Porter looks like he's only going to take fuel only. And did he get out first, or was it Ray Jock? It looks like Jaden Porter is going to beat Ray Jock out. Maybe not. Jason Ray Jock got him at the line. So fuel only for the 71 and 48. Ray Jock comes out first. Michael Kinner, he's going to drop back a little bit here inside of Matt Rucci. But with how aggressive this 19 has been, I'm pretty sure he'll be back up there in no time. Looks like he might have taken tires while most of these other guys took fuel only. And Elliott Drumman actually stayed out. So an interesting strategy. He did lose the lead draft. We saw him drop back there last time. But now out front, Elliott Drumman goes. So far, if I'm keeping track correctly, everybody has their faster pairs except for the 7 and possibly the 46, which they're just riding in the back right now. So we should be coming to the one to go single this time by. We'll see if anyone comes down pit road to just try to get back into the back of the pack. As it looks like Drumman is going to come down this time by. He's going to bring Jaden Porter, Xander Short, so I'll give the lead to Jason Rejock. Christian Pacheco changes his mind last minute. Same for Michael Kinner, Schumacher, Rucci, and a lot others are gonna come in. So they'll all be starting on that inside line. But Jason Rejock now out front with Dominic Barbagallo in second. Let's talk a little bit about this track. So Talladega, we mentioned it's the biggest track on the NASCAR schedule, or at least the biggest oval now. I don't know if how long COTA is, or the Chicago Street Course, but yeah, it's the biggest oval on the NASCAR schedule. Also one of the most dangerous tracks. And of course, they talk about, you know, the big one. And if and when it happens, all these drivers should be good and fine because they all have fast repairs. I mean, you can't do that in real life. You can't just spawn back into your car all fixed. You just gotta remember to turn it off and turn it on whenever you need. That you see 4 cars on the outside lane, everybody else down low. Dominic Barbagallo, Jack Stanley, Michael Kinner, and Rodney Roberts on that outside lane. Towards the end of the race, if we still have cars left, you'll see the outside lane actually be made up. It's just right now everybody wants to go to the back. Of course, another thing that's talked about a lot is the start-finish line. Of course, it not being in the tri-oval, just outside of the tri-oval, actually. So that's another thing. You could set up a move in the tri-oval and make it work, especially with these next gens. As here we go, Jason Rajock will lead us to the green flag. And the green flag back in the air. Lap 15 of 75. DJ Thomas right behind the 20 having some internet issues. Everybody just going to get around him quickly here. As Jason Rajock, Jonathan Baker already to that outside lane. Jack Stanley thought about 3 wide. Couldn't really get it done. As now here comes Baker down low. Rajock's going to block. As you see Drummond dropping out again. Oh, Stanley's going to get turned. And he's going to go hard into that inside wall with DJ Thomas. No caution as they spin down to the inside wall. So no caution brought out after that. As we'll go back and take a look at that real quickly. So here we go. It's just Michael Kinner gets all over the back of Jack Stanley here. And turns him. Oh, we're right there. Might have been a little bit of Neko, but this is going to be a big hit by Jack Stanley into this inside wall. We'll go nose cam with Michael Kinner. You see, he's just all over Jack Stanley's back bumper. And Stanley was trying to make a move up high on Dominic Barbagallo, and I think Kinner was going to go with him and just accidentally turned him. So let's get back to the race coverage here. So no caution as the drivers spin down to the inside. Maybe about 13 cars in this lead pack. As Dominic Barbagallo trying to pull ahead on that outside. So 9 to 5 in for repairs. He does have a fast repair. DJ Thomas. I can find him here. Looks like DJ Thomas left the race, so he's going to be our first DNF, and he just messed up everything. I got to go here and to go back to TV1. So it looks like things are kind of calming down a little bit. As Alexander Schumacher up there, he's the last one in that top 10. So you see, this field is kind of spread apart right now. Except for the leaders. The leaders are having a battle right now. Still side by side. By now I think Rajock might have pulled ahead. So Jason Rajock, he was one of the best, better cars at Daytona earlier this season. Another car that was really fast with that car to his outside right now, Barrett Polhemus. I just remember talking about Rajock, Polhemus, and Alshire all race long. I think Riley Marabello too at Daytona. Right now we got some new faces. Christian Pacheco, Xander Short, Michael Kinner, Rodney Roberts, Dominic Barbagallo. As you see Barrett Polhemus getting pushed back to the race lead on that outside. He's going to go low and block Dominic. A lot of chasers up front right now. The 79, the 17, the 71, the 19, the 88. Wrong 88. The 37. All chasers in this front pack. And then right behind them in that second pack, even more chasers, if I can find Schumacher here. You see Schumacher with Sam Brochu behind him. And actually, I believe that's it in this pack. Elliot Drumman back there as well. And they're slowly creeping in on that front pack. As long as they stay single file, they can catch them. Right now, Dominic Barbagallo leading with Jason Rajock right behind him. This almost looks like a tandem race right now. Just two drivers working together to come on lap 20 of 75. So you see Barrett making a move in the back. That second pack did catch up. So from Dominic all the way back to Elliott Drumman, all in this lead pack. So 17 cars right now. The top 5 full of chasers. And then you have Rodney Roberts splitting the chasers from Sam Brochu and Barrett Polhemus. As Michael Kinner gets shoveled out to the outside, he's going to fall back here. As it looks like these drivers have kind of settled down a little bit, not making as many moves for the race lead. As look at John Lynch, Matt Rucci, and Jaden Porter pushing each other on that outside. Trying to get something to work, but it's not going to. Porter's going to leave him. Lynch almost got turned by Rucci there. That was scary. As there you see Barrett Polhemus, and now they're his teammate behind him. Jaden Porter also going to go to the outside. So now this outside lane for me again. John Lynch is thinking otherwise, though. He wants to go 3. No one's going to go with him, though. So now you got 2 teammates on this outside. Schumacher's going to drop off a little bit. You actually have 3 teammates in this pack, not together, but Riley Marabello trying to catch up there to his teammates. I'm about 90% sure he's teammates with the 79 and 25. There you see Barrett got pushed out to the lead, but now here comes Jaden Porter and Matt Rucci, who have been working so well together. Let's see if they can push each other to that outside, or to the lead on that outside. Sam Brochu looking middle. Here comes Riley Marabello as well. That's going to split up the outside. Now look at Barrett Polhemus up there. And now if they're all 3 teammates, they're all together. Like I said, I'm about 90% sure that middle lane is just full of teammates right now. Not that 17, but the 52, 25, 79. All of them are teammates. They're catching up to a lap car. That's Jack Stanley, who's about to go 2 laps down. Who's going to lead this lap? It looks like it's going to be Jaden Porter. Pushed by Matt Rucci. Oh, a little bit sideways there. It's now inside lane not really being used right now. That middle lane is. And it's kind of getting swirly though. Look at John Lynch way down low back there. And Kinner, Baker, Short, all to the inside, leaving the 48 and 88 dry. Michael Kinner is going to get back up to the race lead. As Jack Stanley wisely went down to the apron there. Let these drivers by. Here comes Baker on the outside of Kinner. Still looking for that first win. Now Jaden Porter has a run. He goes 3 wide and he might take the lead here. To the outside, he has a nice run. He's got Roberts and Marabello behind him. Ooh, the front pack getting a little swirly there on the inside. As Jaden Porter on the outside, he will take the race lead away. But he's going to stay up there with the 88. As Baker has a run on the inside lane. So Jonathan Baker out front again as the outside lane kind of gets deformed, trying to form back up. Now Sam Brochu goes to the outside, trying to make something work up there. And Barrett Polhemus will follow him, Michael Kinner as well. So now Kinner will probably take the race lead here as that outside lane is with a lot more cars than the inside, but we'll just have to see. As Christian Pacheco is pushing Baker now. And there you see Michael Kinner clear on the inside, but he might want to go back up. That outside lane might have a run. They're both probably going to have a big run here. Let's see what lane Michael blocks. He's going to go inside. As you see drivers fanning out. Brochu blocking. Oh, almost into the wall. And he's going to be stuck up there 3 wide now. As now he has Riley Marabello and Glenn Bundren to help. Ooh, Kinner bit loose off the front bumper of Jonathan Baker as these drivers are going at it right now, pushing each other. Christian Pacheco a bit loose down the racetrack. I don't know if he's dropping or if he got loose, but he's going to lose a little bit of time. And Barrett's going to get turned from the race lead into the inside wall hard. Probably won't bring out the caution as he gets it back going. We'll go back and see what happened there. Here we go. Jaden Porter, Matt Rucci. Looks like Porter tries to make a move. Barrett tries to block it and gets basically turned to that inside wall. Try to see if we get another different camera angle here. Here we go. Porter up high, Barrett blocks, Porter down low. Barrett blocks again, and around Barrett goes. A decent hit into that inside wall, and he is down pit road now. Don't know if he's taking a fast repair or not, but he is going to be fixing some damage. But still, no caution after that one. Jaden Porter is going to be in the race lead, as these drivers are still getting after it. So you see Dominic Barbagallo, he has a run on that outside lane. John Lynch behind him. And now Lynch looking down low. We have a crash. Anders Ort's going to go around. And this should bring out the caution. Maybe not. They kept it straight on that inside lane. If I go back here. Oh, there they go now. This should bring out the caution. Xander Short, Glenn Bundren back up the racetrack. And there is the yellow. I think there are maybe other cars involved in that. I'm not sure who. We'll go back and see what happened. I saw a lot of smoke there, but I also saw like no cars with that smoke, so I wonder if someone had some internet issues while they were making contact. Well, let's see what happened. Through the tri-oval they come. Xander Short was the first one I saw go sideways. Oh, Kenner gets turned by the 88. Actually saved it, and then Xander back down into Roberts and Glenn Bundren. And they had it saved, but then Glenn turns back left or right up into Xander. So they were close to saving it, but just couldn't quite get it done. Let's see. Can I see anything from this camera angle? No. Darn it. That was almost a cool camera angle, but you'll see him crashing right there. Look from TV3. You see, here we go, Matt Rucci pushing Michael Kinner, and then just gets Kinner loose. Xander into the wall, and then back down the racetrack into the 37 and 28. And they have that saved, and then here comes Glenn loose and gets into Xander Short. So our third caution of the day. Coming out here on lap 23. And we'll see probably everyone down pit road here again. As here they come. So we saw fuel only for a couple of these drivers. I don't know if the 79 did go a lap down or not. But at Jack Stanley, looks like he's going to be taking a wave around, or the lucky dog here, I'm not sure. As Christian Pacheco majorly missed his pit box, he's backing up there. Same for Rodney Roberts. 17 going to take fuel only. Wow, the pit lane camera really doesn't show me anything. I think it's going to be Dominic Barbagallo out first, though. There's the pit lane camera. Seth Burciaga, don't think he pitted, but he'll probably be coming down pit road with 1 to go till green. So he will be your leader right now. So we'll see if Seth comes down pit road this time by. And we'll see if anyone else follows him. Yep, here comes Seth. He's going to bring Baker down with him. Schumacher as well. There's Pacheco, Drumman, Fonseca, Barrett, Jaden, Kinner. All of them down. So that'll hand lead back to Dominic Barbagallo. John Lynch will be starting second. Ray Jock, Marabello, Brochu, Bear, and Short. So I believe Jack Stanley did get the lucky dog there as he just came back down pit road. So Barrett did not go a lap down. So you see only about 4 cars on the outside lane again. Everyone else down low. Those 4 cars: John Lynch, Riley Marabello, Charlie Bear, and Ryan Hyatt. Hyatt might need to be careful here. I know he's used his fast repair already. So he'll probably just drop to the back. Space car back down pit road. Barbagallo will lead us back to the green flag. As these drivers enter the Geico restart zone. Green flag back in the air here at Talladega. So far, out of 32 laps, only 1 DNF, that's DJ Thomas. Still 20 cars on the lead lap. A few fast repairs have been used, but not all of them. So now the outside lane getting a big run. John Lynch down low, though, trying to make the pass work, and everybody not working with that 17. Here comes Riley Marabello to that outside. So Marabello will easily take that race lead. Right behind him, Sam Brochu. Riley Marabello hasn't found victory lane yet this season. I mean, it's been a talk all season. Been close a few too many times. He's hungry for this one. Still a lot of laps left in this race. As you see Barrett Pulhemus down low. Did I think I just saw smoke back there, but maybe I saw some things. Just look around. Oh, I was kind of like half looking. Maybe not. I thought I saw some smoke in the back. Oh, who's leading? Marabello. So now the three teammates down low. That's Riley Marabello, Sam Brochu, and Barrett Pulhemus. As Charlie Barrett, he's going to drop to the back. Big move from the outside lane to the inside. Now he's going to... maybe not. He might be having some issues right now. Because he's kind of all over the place. As Seth's going to pull it back down pit road. I'm not sure why. But we'll get back to that in just a moment. As now side by side for the race lead. Here comes Sam Brochu underneath, trying to make it 4 wins to start out this playoff. It's only about a 7 or 8 race playoff, so he's already pulling away with it, which under caution, I'll show you points under next caution. There's a few cars on the apron. Look at the moves up front, though. Dominic Barbacello down low. Oh, they just almost crashed there with Matt Rucci, and now they're going to go around. Barrett Pulhemus, Baker into the wall. Jason Rajok there as well. Now the 88 back up on front of the field. Here comes Kinner. He's around. Xander Short also involved. Another car up there. That's John Lynch. Yeah, they were fixing the wreck there. And that involves some playoff drivers. Michael Kinner, Barrett Pulhemus. And Pulhemus, he was just involved in that last caution. I don't know if he used his fast repair, but this is definitely going to hurt him. And then Michael Kinner also involved. We'll go back and take a look at what happened. Here we go. On this backstretch. I'm not sure what happened. Matt Rucci somehow almost gets into the 36 here. Or the 79, I mean. And then Baker down low and then just clears himself on the 88. And there you see Kinner get involved. Xander's going to get involved right here. And, oh, John Lynch into the side of Kinner there. As Michael Kinner, he took a pretty big hit into that outside wall, so it's definitely going to be a fast repair for him. So yeah, they were all fine, and then Baker cleared himself on Matt Rucci and caused this little wreck. Good job by everyone else to avoid John Lynch. I saw what happened there. It looks like he might have gotten a bit of net code from the 88 trying to get around that, and then he went straight up into the 19 of Kinner. You'll watch again here. Right there. That's why he went straight up. So let's ride on board with Jason Rajok. As I don't know if he avoided this or not, but he was definitely in the mix of it. Somehow missed hitting the 79. Did get a little bit of wall contact there, but overall pretty good for that 71. So everyone came down pit road there. Probably a few fast repairs going to be used. So while these drivers are under caution, we will take a look at your point standing. So there was a problem with the points last week when I showed them, but things have been fixed. Here's look at them. Sam Brochu with his 3 wins already pulled away to a 60-point lead over Barrett Pulhemus. Jonathan Parker, who is not here tonight, 62 behind. Then it's Elliot Drummond, 71 behind. Bundren and Kinner, 75 behind. So it's going to be a pretty long climb to get back to Sam Brochu, but right now he is pulling away with this championship. And he definitely deserves it. 8 wins. Next highest car is Elliot Drummond and Jason Rajok with 2 wins. Of course, the rest of your top 14 in these playoffs. Alshire just really hasn't started any of them. Same for Jade and Lawson. I think they both started Talladega. And then Christian Pacheco and Dominic Barbacello with the lowest amount of starts out of the chasers, but they're both here today. So they'll go up to 13 starts instead of 12. And the only drivers to make every single race so far, Sam Brochu, Barrett Polhemus, and Alexander Schumacher. Even I've missed a race. So that's a look at your point standings. Jaden Porter going to be your race leader. Dominic Barbagallo second, and Porter is going to surrender his lead. Porter is going to surrender his lead. I'll give the leads back to the 17. So update on Seth Burciaga. Looks like he might be just DNFing this race, as now he's down pit road. Ew. Ew, wait, hold on. Who has the Tennessee bit banner? That should be illegal. Sorry. Sorry, I got a little angry there. I think it's Ryan Hyatt. So Barbagallo and Rayjock, I feel like they've been 1-2 a few times tonight. So we'll see how they fare here. Looks like only 2 cars on that outside lane this time. It's Barbagallo and, or not, that's Jason Rayjock and Sam Brochu. Yeah, it looks like it's just them 2 on the outside lane, so, this is gonna get rather interesting. So with Seth Burciaga now out of this one,